He's not coming in. Gotta.
Like one of those people who does the thing and then they kind of put it on him and they were just like, is it one of those? Like somebody decided they didn't want to work tonight or something?
It says due to work stuffs, the college didn't tell us that.
Okay, I think it's picking you guys up. God damn it. No, property. Try it again.
Where's my
Can
ginger, my
you
darling?
hear us now?
Gotta make my stuff.
Is
Dude,
there anybody
girl.
out there?
He's now
You what?
live. He's live. Hi, we are back. Are you? Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
No.
Christ.
All right, I'll shut up now. Venator's acts light up the room. Dishing work early, getting closer with glee. Scree and be back later. The chat's full of glee. Ren Silver Kamado and Shadow Slasher 15. Got your whole name, Shadow. Dewflower and
man.
Star Lady. The party's keen. Hey, it even has keen in here. So grab a drink,
Kiki.
settle in tight. The adventures continue under the tavern's light.
Cheeky,
Yeah, but-
cheeky.
Cheeky, cheeky. Dude's got ads.
Gante.
Well done.
Dude's got ads.
Would you like to do? Yeah.
Yes, I will do the recap. I'm kind of waiting to see out of ads. So I just wanted to time it so it's no ads. So let me know when you're out of the ad, dude.
What? They want us to buy forever. They want us to learn what to buy.
Hey. All right.
Pollen has.
Oh, it's been rough over here too. So I send you loves.
What's that like?
Shut up.
I got
We know
snow.
you've got snow.
I would rather snow.
I have a lot of snow, guys.
I'd rather.
I'm not saying a goddamn word being that I'm in Canada and I've got whatever I got up here. Don't you know? Never mind.
Nope, Daddy, you're next. I want you to know that you're next.
You're next. Yeah, him's on the eastern side.
Yeah.
All right, Do, are you back? Are you out of the ads, Do? Let me know. Say something, Do.
You're due back in chat.
Something new. Something new.
Do, say something. She's gonna come in and say something.
I didn't.
Well, yes,
Because
please
she's
do.
She's as much of a. We're gonna keep going on with that, aren't we? Mm-hmm.
Description to
Well,
the
I mean,
channel
it's
seems to
low
be-
There you are.
condensation. There we go. All right, we're good.
There we go. We're good. All right. All right. From the Diary of Lilia. I trust that Captain Tin Can about as far as I can throw him. As a cat. Okay. Will has finally left me be, but I'm afraid I almost wrote through one of your pages, Diary. That's probably why he was hanging around. I am not the happiest right now. Alright, back where we left off. Belle went back in to talk to Hunk and reappeared with a cane. It's beautiful, but Belle didn't seem to me to be the sort who needed a cane. He refuses to tell me what it is, really. Didn't want to tell us about it in front of Second Lieutenant Maya. Belle did try to get information about how Maya was able to sneak up on him, and she only grinned and said, "Skill issue." Poor Belle, he did walk into that ribbing. We were able to get some conversation from Second Lieutenant Maya, but not a lot. A little information about the creatures that we fought on the way to, and from Rusarel's grotto. The fiends were like dogs. You kind of send them to do a task that they are for. Will and I went home and heard almost as soon as Will sat down the familiar thump of Sebastian's barrel. It seems that Sebastian had found Second Lieutenant Maya, and I think he really likes her. Second Lieutenant Maya actually was coming to tell Will that he was being called in for a debrief. He, Maya, and Sebastian went to the barracks. Now, Diary, did you honestly think that I would let him go alone? Of course not. But I wanted to get some unguarded conversation, so I shifted into my four-legged form. I found some dust to darken the white fur. My skin still itches thinking about it. Hunter made me right away. Bell had made his way towards the barracks with Ludwort. Bell offered to pick me up. Thinking back on it, I should have taken him up on his offer. As it was, I just walked off. Should have tail-petted him too. I lay down in front of the door, all the better to hear them with, my dear. I should have known they already knew that we did not include what really happened with the haunt situation. Will was ordered to get Hunter in there to draw a picture of the fiends that we saw. The captain never raised his voice, ever. He spoke at the same volume, and people just fell over to accommodate. I would be impressed if I was not so confused. What came out of the debrief? Captain Tin Can wants to take us out. You read that right. Us, the entire party, to where we saw the fiends or the demons to the south. To what, make sure they're gone? Not unusual, I suppose, but he wants to go tonight. Just saying, if I wanted to get rid of some inconvenient and relatively inexperienced people that perhaps know too much, I would take them out to a place in dangerous territory at a dangerous time of day and either let nature take its course or do the deed myself. I'm going to. I have to. And I will be watching, hopefully prepared if or when things go down. I hope that I'm wrong. Why, you ask, was I so worried about the captain? Besides the fact that he showed up out of the forest, besides the questions I have, it's Will's reaction. He is genuinely nervous around them in a way that I've never seen him around anyone. And, well, I was able to slip into the room after Hunter was done. The captain has a magic bag. I found it when I got caught in it. It's bigger on the inside, I think, but all I saw was a black void. That is an experience I don't want to repeat. By the time I got out, Captain Tin Can had come into the room and closed the door behind him. He is very protective about that bag, asked me if I saw anything in it. Then he drew his sword on me. Believe me, I just about lost all of my hair with how much I was scared. Satisfied with how much he frightened me, he gave me a lecture about trusting him. Sure, Mr. Sword-wielding, cat-threatening, scary tin can armor. Okay, that is exactly what all of my instincts are telling me to do, is trust you. I wasn't going to give him the satisfaction, though. When he opened the door, I, as calmly and regally as possible, strolled out of the room. Never mind that he slammed the door behind me. Bill told us that Maya let slip the existence of more towns, something the captain was very interested in squashing. Can say it in the barracks, but not in the streets. Will and Hunter seem to understand right away why, but I don't know. Wouldn't keeping the surviving towns together and communicating make them stronger? Tell me there isn't anything suspicious now. Bell also decided to make a joke about how he didn't have to carry around so much now that he has a cane. I kicked out at it out of spite, and somehow he managed to still tag me with it. Will, Hunter, and I went out to search for rocks for Will. He wants to carve them with runes. If they'll help, I'll put my 2 copper in. I did play for him a little. The magic I was able to send him seems to have helped. He had one false start, but the next one, the rune looks great, and he's convinced it worked. Later, I found out that Sebastian had indeed spent more time with Maya, and she may have a better bead on his madness. Also, I heard that Ludwart and Bell decided to spar. I honestly wish I could have seen that. The two of them, well, Bell is rather lethal as well as being wonderful at patching us up. Ludwart healed me in the temple, but I don't know what they can do. It would have been fantastic to see what they could do offensively. I wonder if I should go to the Green Star tonight. One last dance for the road? Will does have to go and make sure Nex knows that we're going out tonight and Callie is under his care. I need to pay that man something incredibly special. End of entry.
Very nice.
Golf clap.
Thank you.
Golf claps all around.
I try.
Wait, we got that. We got that loaded right here.
Yes, we do. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Boo.
Catitude? Yes, catitude.
You're not freaking wrong, Catitude.
I was gonna say, gee, no wonder the guy is mad that you went into his fucking shit.
Oh, I absolutely agree. I mean, as me, I'm like, okay. As Lilia, that's fucking bullshit, man.
How dare I be punished for my actions?
Right.
You rifled through my shit, man.
It's exactly it, and that's fine. Like I said.
We're just being nosy. Yeah, exactly. My shit.
was the problem.
And that's the whole. That's
They don't even.
why I love
They don't
the
even put me
dichotomy.
up. They don't even put me up at the inns. I gotta stay at barracks. That is my shit. That's everything I got in the world to me.
I mean, they've got
According
they have a
to-
tavern with like 2 rooms in case like people get too drunk to walk home. There's not visitors.
Right. According to Maya, this is kind of like a 5-star Hilton for you, darling. Because you're usually camping on the road.
This is what I'm saying. All of my life is in that bag, and you went in it.
Not that I saw anything, and I wasn't trying to go into it. I was just trying to look.
You're just trying to
It's a
see
peek,
everything
that's all.
inside of it.
Exactly. My whole life.
My whole existence, besides what I have on me, is in that bag, and you peeked your head in there. Hold on.
Oh, the
That's
door.
where he got.
What
That's
do
where
I-
he
what
got his copy of Dusk Love. We don't.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was good.
I don't
Bravo,
know if that's
bravo.
better or worse that the last member of the squad is a half orc.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh no, bro!
Oh no, my hand. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, before I get going, I'm
Seth.
gonna go get a water real quick.
All
So
right.
do what you gotta do.
Hi, Seth. That's the last
Ah,
member.
Heat shield.
He has a name, but you know, Heat Shield.
He's been dubbed me shield now, and he will.
He's just
probably
gonna go
know
by
it.
his call sign. Sorry, Shadow. Shadow, will you do me a favor? You got really soft, and I want to make sure that I don't talk over you. Would you be so kind as to speak?
Test. Test.
Yeah, that should- Thank you. That should keep you loud enough that I'm not gonna miss what you say.
Hey, Shiny, you said your throat hurts.
My
Comfortable.
throat hurts just listen to you.
You want fresh cut ginger?
Sure.
Ooh.
Okay, it smells really good in my kitchen right now. Between the garlic, the ginger, and everything else.
I bet it does.
I cannot wait to start fucking frying this shit up. Really down. I couldn't find anywhere around here that had dried chili peppers. I gotta use chili powder, which honestly pisses me off. But whatever. You make do with what you got, am I right?
Well, oh, you guys grew up on the southern gate.
Yes,
Oh.
sir. Someone's gonna control my token for me. I'm sticky
Meat
with
shield, get out of the
ginger.
way.
and stuff.
Oh,
Meat
Um,
shield or star?
Yeah,
Star.
meat shield was in the way.
Fucking rude star.
Hey, I didn't do anything. Meat shield was in the way.
I don't know. Back. And see how many people he leave here to watch the place. Guys, I have a Streamlabs report from my last stream.
Oh my! Congratulations.
Yeah. Length 19 minutes. I got a follow.
Got a follow.
Average viewer time 98%.
Seth.
98%.
Yeah.
Shiny, I think you're gonna need to read chat.
I see it.
Okay.
You can
Long as.
another one. If you want to run one of the NPCs that I have, stuff. You can run Meat Shield.
I was gonna.
Meat Shield doesn't have a voice yet.
I was gonna say. The only slot left is Meat Shield.
Oh, you got work tonight.
Cringe.
That sucks. I'm sorry, Seth.
Since as I get
Yeah. Just to let everybody know, yeah, all the settings on everybody's audio on my side were really, really weird. And Shadow, where he normally comes in really, really clear, was just super soft. So I had to go reset, which is why I'm like, Shadow, please talk so I can make sure I hear loud.
Well, I'm having headphone complications because I recently found out that apparently there's a sizable crack in the band on my head, on the headband area.
Oh no.
So I taped it up today, and I'm trying to confaggle with like how far I want the earmuffs extended to try and alleviate some of the tension on the crack.
I feel that pain. Oh, the dog get thinking.
So Keen, you back, right?
Yeah. Did you get my message?
Oh,
The headband do.
it's really up to you. He's probably not gonna need a full.
You do you, boo boo.
Plus, you've got all the players as well, so.
He's,
I would. Hold on. Give me a.
A cracked skull is no bueno. Yeah. No, yeah, guys, half my skull's hanging off, but I'm going for
Does this work?
Yeah, guys, I'm
D&D's more
sorry.
important.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be able to make it because, fucking migraine due to the massive cranial damage I took today.
By the way, you want to see the inside of my skull?
It's actually pretty metal.
Lobotomy by Superboom.
Is that heads or tails?
That's the tails.
No, that's not heads. That's not heads or tails. That's rank.
So is Maya coming or staying?
Maya's staying, and so is Matthews.
All right.
So we're taking Meat Shield.
Ooh, you're a tall drink of water, you are.
Not water though.
Of course you're not.
Both
Nope.
mushroom
Maybe a little watery in the head.
both mushroom entities wave.
You're very-
He looks at the mushrooms, looks back at Captain.
Don't be so literal.
Beeps. Oh, who would like to roll me a d20?
Can I?
Go for it.
I'm actually at my computer right now while I wait for the oil to heat up. Public roll. Where's my D20?
You're heating up oil? Crazy.
He is.
Novel.
Nah,
Well, yeah,
I
I
heard
want to
oil.
fry the chicken, bruh.
Alright.
Chicken, 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 chicken.
Oh, no,
Nothing
there's a
happens as
sticker.
far as you guys can see.
Oh, from the
Oh, this is mine. I'm gonna take this one. Thank you. There's-
Shiny.
Pushy.
What?
There's a bot.
Oh.
There's a bot, and I'm like, it's
I-
mine.
I would like to go ahead and take the scout
Scout.
activity to get
Ads. Ads.
Okay.
Warning. Ads.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no.
Hey, Puppet. Let's go,
Puppet.
Puppet. Thanks for the Prime sub. See? That's how you get rid of
Hey, yo.
ads.
That's the one.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, the answer.
So you get rid of them. Right there.
That is the literal toggle switch to bring it into the off position. Good job.
As we're like walking out, and right before we get to this clearing, I'm gonna walking around to
I need a
I'll
roll
come up to.
from Shadow, though. Doing scouting.
For scout.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a seek, correct?
Correct.
Hey, yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, as far as you see, there's a... You don't see anything strange.
Yep, and I'm just making sure. It looks like everyone in the party has it. Can we also give it to the to the dudes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Temporarily friendly, so... And I don't feel like going into their sheets and changing them just to change it back later.
Appreciate that. We'll just keep track of that mentally.
You get a +1 to your initiative key if it's a come up.
Love it. Appreciate that.
Mhm.
Thank
Automatic.
you so much.
But
What is this button?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna come around to the each side's the one who is not here. Don't know if I can drag and drop these into their inventories. I'm gonna walk around and heal each, give each a healing potion, a minor healing potion.
The captain and the lieutenant will
He
say,
did.
Try-
Yeah.
good idea.
No, you're roboting out on my end,
He
Fanager.
was. Yeah.
Who, me?
No.
Nope.
No.
Bill was.
Bell.
Oh,
I'm.
how about now?
I'm glad that
Good.
you're fine.
All right, am I good now?
Yeah, you sound
good
fine
now.
now.
I am walking around to each of you, and I am giving
Hi, Belle.
you a minor healing potion. Shiny, don't worry about giving them one. I'm actually doing it at.
Yeah.
Oh, giveth.
Thank you.
The
Oh,
player
yeah,
giveth,
Thank you,
the
Belle.
DM taketh away.
Depends on how much
Walk
damage
it
is up, but
around
yeah.
to
Yeah.
each of you and go, here you guys go. It's something I've been working on the last few hours before leaving.
Hold on, wait. Is he offering this to any of, like, the captain or lieutenant? Okay, good.
No.
Oh. Well,
Thank you very much.
that's nice of him. Thank you. And she grins at him.
You guys, everyone that's here before, instantly recognizes that there's no longer giant rocks here.
The rocks are gone.
That they are. And there was, and he's gonna, I guess, look,
Shiny, I've got no eyes.
You issue? Take
Vision.
the helmet off.
It
No,
it
it's
redisabled.
token issue.
It disabled his tokens.
Thank you.
Will's gonna take a look around for any tracks.
Okay. Let's do it.
King of Sauce. Oh, you in game. Shit, my bad.
I'm gonna message you direct message.
All right.
Shiny, can you take my sequel from earlier as an assistance from Will as well, or would you prefer me to roll another one?
You seek out information from your surroundings while traveling at half speed. You use recall knowledge as a secret check to discover clues among various things you see and engage you as you journey along. You can use any skill that has a recall knowledge action while investigating, but the GM determines whether the skill is relevant or the clues you could find. What kind of environment are we in?
What kind of options do I have? I don't... Mountain, coastal kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, as long as I can roll a recall knowledge, I have forest, swamp, forest. Okay, I'll roll a forest lore.
Oh, never mind. He's doing his own shit.
Yeah, I'm
May I
investigating.
Did I ask if I could roll a lore as well?
Yeah.
Because last time we were here, you told us it looked military-esque.
Yeah, you mean the
Would I be
military
able to
that's not
roll
present
a
anymore?
warfare lore? Yes.
The-
Like, would I be able to roll warfare, as in like trying to see if they left any semblance of like tracks, as in anything like that?
Hmm.
No, it's okay.
No, it's a little bit of a stretch. I just want to get everybody's rolls up before I start answering.
Do I need to roll for any of that stuff, by the way?
I mean, you're keeping an eye on it. It's kind of like a if it happens, it happens kind of thing, and you'll know if it happens.
Roger that.
But you know, this is the general location. So, anyone else doing seeks or survival?
I can do a seek.
I'm pretty good at perception. I can do a seek as well.
I got a
Alright.
15 that's still stuck on my screen.
Hey, no. I want this. There we go. And there we go.
Well, outside of Star, everyone rolled within 2 points of each other.
And Star probably tanked.
Not really a tank, but I mean, you're not critically failing anything. But you definitely don't
Well, that's
see
good.
anything.
I wasn't expecting to, but thank you.
I mean, outside of the obvious, there's no longer a fucking giant set of boulders here. Hunter gonna roll?
Sorry about
Mecha-
that. I'm making this wash while waiting for the oil to heat up.
Okay.
I could probably do either a perception or a past life. I'm not sure. What was everyone looking for? I'm really sorry.
They're looking for tracks and things that are here.
Okay, so lore past life gives me +3, but a perception seek gives me a +8.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, past life is not gonna help you here.
Alright, I'll just seek them.
Say, past life can't be everything, fam.
Well, that attitude can't.
You do that roll so much.
Hey, it's
Well,
effective.
a lot of situations, it's relevant.
Again, everyone's rolled within 2 points of each other. Everyone except for Will 25, and Will rolled a 27.
Yes!
Wow.
That's a 20!
I'll take it.
Nice.
Everyone else does see through the illusion that's on the ground, where Hunter knew of like a truck. How much you guys know about what a truck is? But you see tire tracks. Players see. see several tire tracks. Tire tracks. Potentially like these cartwheels are like really wide for cartwheels, and there's like three or four.
First time, not the first time I've seen these.
You recognize it.
Hell yeah. Also, I don't know whose die this is, but it's stuck on my screen.
Click on it.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Can't click and drag it either.
I'm up to Matt.
Die roll on there. You
Yeah,
can
it's just a...
left click on it and you can throw it around.
No.
It might have to refresh.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's cool.
Looks like there
Potato.
appears to be some kind of tracks leading. Direct the tracks are leading.
Strong murder.
You called? Or are you talking about my big strong murder dog?
Big strong murder.
Well, do you see the direction they're heading in?
This way.
That's that-
They go this way.
See, they kind of
He
there's
points
some
forward.
there are some paths that
big. It's that big ass guy.
That's the direction we're going.
Let's find out what's at the edge of the cat. Let's find out what's at the end of these tire tracks, I guess.
not like that.
So,
That's what they're called?
Parker,
Tires?
why are you
Yeah.
so mean to my cat?
Made of rubber.
She's
over
being mean
there.
to you,
Very
I
cool.
know.
Mom, sitting there walking past her,
I
and
know.
she's hissing.
That's
and growling
innovative.
at me. I didn't do
Now,
that.
none of you
You're
guys
okay.
know
Make
what
later.
that is.
Yeah, he's like, quite innovative. Might have to write this one down. And then closes his notebook.
Made of rubber.
Like
You can get down.
Wheels
leans
with,
over to Will.
That's.
So we like steal the design and make a bunch of it.
I'll figure out something to do with it. Right now, let's just follow. Stay close, stay together. At this point, it's just continue a careful walk in the direction of the tracks.
I don't have a walk yet, sadly. Sorry, a little bit of baking humor right now.
Might as well get the move on.
Yes, sir.
This
Did
map
you just
refused to
suggest?
try it about 6 times. Exploration. It takes. I'm assuming you're going back to scouting, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna maintain it.
How are you guys following the private force?
Walking.
At this point, Will's walking in and along the track, following one set that continues to move forward. Any diverging of the path, he takes notes, follows that track for a little bit. If it leads to absolutely nowhere, he's gonna double back, travel around. He's creating this little web in his head. Everyone can just see the gears in his head turn. His forest lore, making sure he does not get lost.
They are going in a singular direction, in line with you. Hunter would recognize this, a military caravan. They're close on each other's butts, following the same tracks.
How deep are the ruts?
Thank God the world don't have fucking IEDs that I know of.
Or is it just tracks?
So
Magical IED.
so Will is able to track it not based on vision, but by how he's walking. As he's walking in the treads, in the ruts, his feet actually kind of dip into the ground a little, just a tiny bit. So he's tracking where, like, he's tracking a lack of foot versus a rut.
So he's tracking by
those-
level.
Yes.
Yes.
He's doing that. Your stealth is so good, it actually creates an absence of aura. So if I just look where there's no aura, I can find you, I think.
Those rocks were plenty big.
That they were.
So these are heavy vehicles? Heavy things that had wheels?
Very.
I'm
Most
guessing?
most likely giant transport for military. You know, transport of a lot of military goods.
Carriages.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
captain will pipe up. Yeah, you got to make sure that it's local knowledge. They haven't seen these before.
Yeah. We'll get used to that.
He's
You're in your kitchen.
No shit.
We can hear.
Get absolutely wrecked, sir.
So as
Fuck
you're
all of you.
Everyone.
roll another 4. You can have
All right.
would somebody like to
What would you
a
allow
perception?
someone to
What would
roll?
be?
Survival.
I can roll a perception to assist. Be a
I'm
seek
very
or just
good
a
at-
regular perception?
Perception. We're just seeing how
Right,
much that aid works.
All right. I shall hold on that aid.
That's a success.
25.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Aid
Thank you.
plus circumstance.
Not
And then
a-
add. All right. Wonderful. And this is public.
Sure.
Okay. That's 17. I would like to.
Phoenix.
At this, buddy.
That's much
There.
better.
Hey.
That's a success.
Let's go. Ads.
Oh, ads.
Oh, ads.
Ads a beautiful thing.
Like.
Got like 30
how many
seconds
floors?
on the ads.
1, 2, 3.
There's a simple way to get rid of ads.
There is.
It's okay.
Yes,
So you're able to
that
follow
requires.
them for a while, almost for a couple seconds, but you're able to, with Bell's assistant, get right back onto the track again.
There we go.
Roll me
Just a flat.
yeah.
I'm sorry. You
Coming
keep
out.
going. I have something to show you about how many lores this man has.
Thing though,
It is his thing.
you know that they'll set up traps if they have a, not like hardpoint traps, but like if we're gonna be setting up camp here, go outside in a radius and set up a trap.
Ambush.
And, well, I mean,
Patrol.
hey, while we sit here and work on what we need to work on, maybe some string catches, nets, ways to train people walking in where they don't want them to walk.
So minor booby traps.
Yeah, and you guys have all seen that they are capable
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
of making things not physical.
Yeah.
Okay.
just for funsies, I'm gonna take that fancy ass bracelet on my back and put it around my wrist. Don't know when
That
you
in
might
front
need it.
of the captain.
At this point, I don't give a fuck. Yes.
He does what now?
Oh, bracelet.
Putting on a very
Fancy
key bracelet.
So
looking.
above board for information for you, Keen, when they encountered this group, they made pleasantries, and in it, when they were having everyone was like, okay, we're not gonna shoot anyone, kind of thing.
Mhm.
One of them, which allows somebody to language. And this is one of them.
Okay.
Patting my cat, if you're wondering what that noise is.
I
He's
think
purring,
that at this
so-
point, Captain Leewood would say, "Keep your eyes sharp. There's a good chance that they've got some spring traps around the area. Just stuff to capture, not to kill."
Understood.
Alright.
And that's where my
Pathfinder,
trap finder
right?
feat will kick in. I can
Trap
now. You don't have to tell me to roll. I just get to see them passively, and I get a +1 to my perception checks when things involve traps.
Fucking amount of
Freaking-
lures on this man.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Do
very
you want me to
knowledgeable.
do that like with a deception roll on that extra
You
thing?
do
Or?
a stealth one.
Stealth one, gotcha.
Ah, hell, we got him in the, I get another
Yep.
one later.
Yeah, no, the amount of lores this man has, he's a very learned man. He knows his way.
So you still need to meet any other requirements to find the trap.
Yeah, I still need to meet the requirements for me to spot it. But if there's I don't have I think I roll secretly.
Yeah, I think I roll it secret.
I guess you do. Yeah, no. You roll my perception. Plus
Ah,
one
yeah.
to perception. I'm gonna also turn that on if that's the case, so that you don't have to do that. Even if you're searching, you get check.
I'm gonna use this based off of everyone's thing. Here.
Okay.
Star, Sebastian, and Hunter. A hand sign of some kind from the captain.
Would a hunter recognize his hand sign?
You are not trained in this mill. Which no.
That's valid. You know that one there, Skippy. I'm gonna quickly learn how
Hey,
to use
it's-
fucking chop in the next 10 seconds, or I'm gonna fuck this up.
But you do recognize it as a hand signal. Means something to me.
If I look back at Mute Shield, can I do a sense motive?
Certainly. Gonna try and do this stealthily. Huh?
No, I'm just gonna turn around. I noticed that he was relaying something to Meat Shield. I'm gonna turn around and look at Meat Shield.
Uh-huh.
It's like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna keep that secret.
Oh, I still make the roll. But I don't have to actively say I'm searching.
Yeah, I think I just say you're within range. Go.
Oh, thank God the dice disappear on their own now. Just getting worried for a second there.
Go away. Okay,
You get
I'll take
your
my
point
point.
back.
I do. The 13 has been deemed. So if I set something off by accident, at least I get a bonus to it.
Oh, I forgot to pop the rules back out.
Busty.
Posty.
Mm-hmm.
If it relayed some information, you don't know what it relayed, based on looking at me.
All right. He doesn't seem to be like tightening his grip or looking around at us like we need to
No, yeah,
worry
no.
about him.
I would
Right,
say
okay.
you absolutely get that it was not a go ahead and kill a cow thing.
Okay. Lilia
Kill
is
now.
super suspicious, so yeah. That's she's
As
looking for
she
shit like
should
that.
be at points. As she should be at points. 100%. It's always good to question what's going on around you.
Only paranoia if nobody's after you.
I'm just not sure if anybody's after us yet. We'll see.
Be on your toes. Always the best place to be. That way you can sprint when you need to.
Bell and
I have
Will,
other ways to sprint.
you two are the first to hear. And it takes about 20 of following these tracks. Hear the soft crackling of fire. The distance. You don't see it. You don't see any smoke, but you hear it.
And that's when
Oh.
we go into sneak mode.
Captain hears it as well. Oh dear God, Beat Shield hears it even before anyone else. Beat Shield's passive is a 23.
Hello, Meat Shield.
Am I supposed to be rolling or no?
If you would like to go into stealth mode.
Stealth mode on.
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, come. I don't get to.
Welcome to NPC Life.
So what do I do? Just roll a stealth then?
If you would
If I
like
want
to
to go
be
in
stealthy.
Yeah,
I'll try. Lily is
Also,
not the stealthiest type.
Also, Keebs, for your knowledge, I've also been covering tracks due to Shadow of the Wilds.
Yep.
10-4.
Is it just a straight stealth check, or do I go sneak?
I mean,
Stand by
sneak.
for.
Okay. All right. Well, they're all stealth checks. I'm just trying to figure out which stealth I'm using.
The sneaky.
Kind.
My rolls all at night have been
I'll ask.
absolutely.
Well, he can't reroll. Lilia, would you like to re?
Just by virtue of
This
you
is just
saying
for
that.
Lilia.
Everyone kind of had. You're welcome to reroll if you want. Bad.
I'll try.
Oh, that was significantly better.
Okay then.
You had a 3.
Bravissimo.
It wouldn't be surprising because
How do you roll it?
How to roll what?
3. How do you roll a 3? The buffs in this are.
Well, if he has a
Plus
plus
your-
1.
Yeah, I
I
suppose
have a
you're right.
+1 to stealth. I'm sorry, Keen.
Oh, I didn't say my buffs were. I said the buffs in this formatted game. It's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. No. Beat Shield managed to the average by 1.
Opa!
So you guys are pretty quiet. Especially considering the armor that's being worn by the party.
I'm sorry.
The coin belt I have. I usually wear a coin belt. I've got it off right now. The minute when I knew we were going stealthy, I was going to take it off. Just saying.
We all know you stuff your coin belt. Don't even.
Darling, I don't need to stuff anything.
But the rattles, the jink.
Oh
I was
my.
making that joke. Good lord.
So,
I almost went a step further.
So
Hey-o.
for reference, Keen, if one of the players passively sees something, you also passively see it.
Awesome.
You have a higher passive than they do, so roll with that.
I wonder why.
He has a by 1. Shield has a 3 though. As you guys go, this hill, where specifically Bill recognizes that it looks like there's like some thing, which you kind of like, okay, we're gonna actually probably go there, kind of at this point.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys creep, you guys see un. What's the mod? Hunter would recognize them as Humvees. A gun on top and everything.
Oh no.
Ew, 50 cal. Yikes. Yeah, armory could have saved you from that.
So you see 2 of them sitting up perfectly fine, kind of like a flanking position, and a third one is kind of lifted up with 12 of those beings you saw around, kind of looking around, some of them relaxing, a couple of them are underneath the one that's kind of lifted off the ground.
I'll whisper over. Hey, Cap,
What's up?
we gotta be very careful. There's about 2 Humvees, 50 caliber top on each one. Looks like they're working on the engine of one of them, so guessing it's broken. Just make sure that those aren't aimed at us. You may have good armor, but they ain't that good. Knowing them, they're probably packing armor-piercing rounds in those bad boys. Probably some tracer rounds too. That's what I would have in mind. So
Hunter will see the captain just slow turn, look at him. This isn't my first rodeo, kid.
If you want to add something, this is one of the main reasons why you don't tell the city or the towns about other towns.
I was going to save that for after
Yeah.
the skirmish and see who's left to have to tell.
Yeah, you'll know
Wow.
that this is not a winnable fight right now.
That assess- Yeah, no, that seems right.
honestly, I think we should pull back. I don't think this group is ready for what they have.
Even if we did catch on a way, it's only second the best.
What?
Your mic's cutting out bad for me.
You're cutting out. I think
I
you're
think
too
you're
quiet.
bottom ending it.
Yeah, no, he at this point he's just muttering to himself. Some of the trees are gone. They probably took them down. Either that would have given them at least.
Talk louder, you're
Left
bottoming out.
He's doing it on purpose,
I
I
know.
think, guys.
He is.
I know I am.
Okay.
I had to get really close for a second.
Yeah.
The trees are being knocked. The trees are knocked down. They probably have them either for cover. It's only going to take seconds for the rest to flank. It's not worth it right now.
What kind of a party are you guys again? What did we send you up for in the first place?
primarily
Fetch.
primarily to fetch a crystal. I, however, am sent out for gathering information.
Which means you're a...
Scout.
What are we doing right now?
Scouting.
Hold firm here.
Yes, sir.
Roger that, Captain. Hunter seems different.
Wow, what is that? Sorry. Just based off how your character came off earlier, I'm like, what?
So, we're just
Just
watching what you're doing right now?
This is a lot of my job. Yes. Just stay still. They don't know we're here, but if they don't, there's somebody here. Get somebody here set up at least a bit more camo. like to camouflage to hide us. Be careful with your movement. I could probably get some things around, actually. The less of us that are seen, the better as we observe.
Hey, Ubu, put your bracelet on, see if you can hear them say anything.
Ubu.
Perception check.
Since mine is on, can I do the same thing?
Sure.
Sweet. Love that.
Nothing? What?
That's sweet. I was.
Oh.
Bro.
I forget that perception's always separate from everything.
Your die needs to be locked up with, like, freaking
Oh.
Will Wheaton. Hard.
Oh,
Mm.
Barbara, you beautiful.
What is it
How do I-
called?
Look at that shit.
Can I attempt to use Space Kineticus to give us more natural cover? Jesus.
Sure.
Would you
Okay,
want
God, do it slowly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there is
yeah.
an action under stealth to conceal, to help camouflage, to cover up a campsite technically. But if we're gonna be here, we might as well just make it look natural. So as this is coming up slowly, we'll like slowly just creeping, getting on down on his belly if he has to, and just
That's right.
fixing up the edge, just smoothing out the edges to make it seem natural.
That's why I wanted to try and use Base Kineticus to use my nature instead of my stealth, perhaps.
Sure.
I mean, they're the same thing now that I look at it, but c'est la vie.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a 20.
Nice roll.
Try and make some burst. And of course, keep our tracks covered.
So.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to, if it's okay, I don't want to talk over anybody.
Not to describe what he hears. So.
Oh, I will wait because they're not reacting or anything. So I'll wait a moment, and I'm gonna cast a message when you're done describing. I think.
Okay. From what he hears, it's just they've got another couple hours thinking they head out. Talking some drive shaft fix.
Also, what was his name? Vabu?
His real name is Farbu, but everyone calls him Meat Shield.
How do you spell that? I want to have that down in notes. Thank you.
First Tim.
Says Varbu as Varbu. I love that.
Yep. Will is gonna, like, at this point take out the notebook again and catalog behaviors he can't understand what they're saying, but he's just gonna categorize, and if he is gonna ask Varbu to fill in some details that he's missing to give a
So,
more complete
like-
report.
Sorry, just for my frame of reference, are these the purple and gray and blue things, or are these something else?
These are
I just don't have like the.
these.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That thing. Yep.
Yep, let's group it that
Cool.
way. Like a dozen of them. 3 vehicles worth minus a few. Barbie looks over at the captain. Kind of like a, how much you want me to tell him, Cap? You know, saying it, looking at.
The captain will spin his finger around, like wrap it up, make it a quick explanation.
Drive shaft is broad. Next, the front spokes. Think of it like on a wagon. Got front axle and your rear axle. Vehicles, they have called an engine. Magical crystals generate rotational some gears and it transfers it down to the axles and it spins all 4. The drive shaft is the part that goes front to the back.
He's telling this to all of us.
I mean, yeah, out loud, whispering it.
Mm-hmm. He's giving you an idea as to what's going on.
And it's broken.
A fairly ingenious design. I never thought to use magic crystals like that.
Maya
You
later.
amazed what you see. Just the cat's out of the bag from Maya.
It's at a couple cats out of couple bags, anyways.
She gives the captain a hard look.
Above table slow turns to Lilia.
And hear
I'll
the
also-
creak on Mudward.
Nah, it's Sataki actually. Sataki will be my Sataki will be my instrument for above table shenanigans. Sataki can't speak yet anyway, so it's perfect.
It is. Yes, spell?
I also want to be kind of like looking over Will's shoulder a lot of the time as he's like taking notes, and when he's like looking at them and like trying to study their behavior on what they're doing. I want to kind of like try to like almost mimic it in a sense of like I want to try and like I'm trying to like learn what Will is doing.
He's writing in a note.
Yep. Like he's trying to get all like physical stature, how they hold themselves. A lot of these details tell a lot. How they maneuver with what he's thinking might be armor or armor plates put onto the person, considering how the gun is literally attached to the forearm. Just catching small mannerisms when they're around each other. How do they talk? He's doing a study actively in the middle of this.
He's doing what Will's doing, but to Will.
Yes. Exactly.
Hunter seems different. He's definitely focused in with his gun.
I have an idea.
He's got a
for
separate stance. He's
Sebastian.
ready. Oh no.
You stayed back with Maya. Stayed back to Esther Maya.
Oh dear.
That's great.
I've got to go ahead and make.
Then
him
he barreled
invisible.
away, barrel. Then he barreled away.
He's
barrel.
barreling with. So, do you guys stay here for the full 2 hours?
Till the very next stream.
Yes.
Okay.
He's definitely staying for the 2 hours.
It's slightly over 2 hours. Hours trekking. Okay, it's about 9:30.
Quick question: anybody want to switch wrists just for the time being? No, nobody. All right.
Switch wrists. Oh.
Yeah, my hand keeps
Lisa.
cramping.
Oh.
I send you a heating pad, darling.
Hearts, thank you.
You're welcome. Lilia's hair looks very floofy. And she's probably a little glow in the dark right now.
I get that.
So it comes to about 9:30, and guys hear some hooting. Somebody like pulls himself out from underneath the cart, jumps in this front seat. And you guys hear something. You guys gonna be curse laden prayer, and then crank it.
Curse laden prayer.
It's
I feel that.
Everybody who's had car trouble knows that sound.
Yep.
Please, motherfucker, you better just fucking go.
Here's it go. Yes.
Somebody roll me a d20.
Fucking please.
There, who it is.
Okay.
Please,
Gotcha.
hold on, I gotta break my curse.
Oh, King.
I'll just delete mine from the shadow realm then.
I will delete mine as well.
You see
Mine.
Sacrifice
Okay.
to the dice gods.
that same one, that like was working on the drive shaft, goes around to the back of the Humvee, opens it up, opens up like one of the saddle packs, about this thin cylinder, about 5 inches tall, but a good girthy hand's width. Opens it and pours liquid into their mouth. Throws the can on the ground. Jumps in.
Not the Monster Energy drink before work.
That's Kyle. We've been looking for him.
The damn litterer.
He
That
deserves.
was definitely
I was
a
gonna
beer.
say littering.
Hunter.
Littering and
It looks like this man totally cracked a beer and
Lucky bastard.
Do you actually say that?
No, he's 100% focused in right now. He's in sniper mode. He was ready to shoot if necessary. This is a side of Hunter none of you have seen.
oh my god, he went back to his Saigon days.
Pretty much. Pretty much. He was
You're
prepared
not
to
wrong.
stay here for like 3 days.
So they all pack up and head off.
Well, Captain, now what?
Are we
Do
following
it.
them?
Very good question. At this point, we do need to figure out where they're going to be going to. But we are so outgunned.
Well, yeah. If I might
Yeah.
suggest, check around the perimeter for traps. Approach, see if there's any artifacts left behind. Then we'll assess from there.
Who said that? About
That was
Pip?
Will.
And see, that's why you're part of the scout team. Go ahead. We'll keep
No.
watch.
At this point, he's gonna do as he said. He's gonna check around the perimeter, any traps. If he finds any, disables them. It then moves forward into the camp.
All right.
You get a message, Will, when you get in there, and if you stop at anything, Lilia will message at you if you're still in range.
Captain will
Ask
like
if-
slowly put a hand on Hunter's shoulder. Snap out of it, soldier. Gives him a little bit of a shake. Snap out of it, soldier. They've
Sorry,
left.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll taking the chicken out of the oil. My bad.
Nice.
That's a funky way of saying having a war flashback, but okay.
Taking the chicken out of the oil. Sorry, sir.
No,
He'll
no,
snap out of it. Sorry. I was focusing. He'll stand up, put his rifle over his back. All right. I'm assuming we're going to follow them, see if they're going to their base of operations.
No, we're just gonna scout the area here. Right, Will?
Roger that.
Turn
Yes,
Will's
sir.
gone.
Right, Will?
Right.
Right.
Just fucking gone already. He's already off doing his thing.
Yeah.
You
Cap-
might see Lilia pointing a copper wire at him.
For first time ever, Cap looks back, goes, "Huh, he was pretty quick."
Looking back, Finn.
Hey, Ben, welcome back.
Hey, Ben. All right, I'm gonna look around for stuff then.
Careful, could be traps.
You like go ahead and search traps.
I
Oh my
got to. This is gonna be
fucked
just
even.
perception check for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could also
Good.
do the fort.
Yep. I just gotta remember to add that +1 from Trapfinder.
Yep.
God, I love Trapfinder. At this point, I'm not. It wasn't a waste. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
+1, that's 24.
You do notice that there were several very rudimentary nature-based snares set up for medium-sized creatures. Something that, alright, if we leave it, it's gonna go ahead and break apart in a few days.
Yeah, it's just gonna naturally degrade. How are they placed around? Is there like a opening where they could just slip in without them being touched, or?
No, this was more of a secure this location. Cut off
Yep.
as many. We're not planning to stay. Moved away from where you're compromised. Try and do a repair on this, which you guys can infer that they towed that broken down one from where you guys found it to this location.
Mhm.
Probably
And
with the
then-
other Humvees.
Yeah. Yes, with the other Humvees. And then trying to do maintenance. It took them a day or two, but they got it.
So
Alrighty.
you may notice Lilia kind of pointing a wire and whispering. Will, what do you see?
Assuming he's still within the 120, he's gonna say there's a few rudimentary traps. Place them down in a hurry. They're interspersed. Should be fine to go in. No traps need to be disabled. I
Will
can point
says
them
that-
out when I get back.
Okay. Will says that there are several rudimentary traps. They don't need to be disabled.
Is she just saying this out loud, or is she saying this directly
Yes.
to somebody?
I'm saying it out loud. I figure you're close enough since you seem to be right beside me. She's just gonna say it kind of low voice, but so you can hear her. Just to reporting Will in. So yes, it was out loud to you.
Captain will remember that.
Back-to-back tavern bot.
Ooh.
Nice.
Where cats make cameos. It really just loves those cat cameos that you said do. It was very funny.
Hee hee ha ha.
Yeah. It's mostly. I mean, there's a few that you kind of like knock down when you find this, but the 9% of them are just alarms. Something a tripwire tied here to send off a bunch of shit that's gonna make noise.
Right.
Noise makers. And Lilia's gonna check in until Will's out of range. She's just gonna keep checking in so Will can report
There's
back.
an ad. Hold on, I've been saving this one for this moment.
Oh.
Yes. Ian.
Hey, did you miss something funny or awesome? How would you know?
How would you know?
Subscribe to the channel and don't miss a beat.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
I mean, yes, but
Wow.
Been waiting for that. I've been waiting for an ad the whole time.
Oh,
It's
you
just-
should've told me.
it's been sitting there.
I could have triggered one.
No. I wanted it to be legit.
I'm,
Oh my god, legitness.
I'm gonna make an ad just so I can plug us up. It's so wild.
Truly.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah. Takes a little bit of time, 10, 15. Sure. Eventually, you start to make your way in.
Yeah, he's just
I'll look at
guiding people through.
Lilia.
Hmm.
Go ahead, whoever wanted to talk.
Oh, I'm just saying he's just guiding people in. Stay away from that. That one's fine.
No,
Careful
you'll
your
be
step there.
quiet.
This one, that.
Yeah.
Full on tour
You okay,
guiding.
Belle? You okay, Belle?
Fine.
You guys make it to where they were working on the.
The cylinder's still on the ground.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. It's silver colored cylinder in the middle of this. Yeah.
She's gonna pick it up just because it's like, she's gonna like poke at it a little bit, like a, like a cat. Like, what the fuck
When you
is
poke
this
it,
thing?
it does that can noise. Pop an empty can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Whatever this is, it's not armor. Now, I'm assuming that we have metal, but we don't waste it like this.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys don't waste nothing. And like,
She
you have
can't.
wooden instruments
Yeah.
that get old and they get turned into charcoal.
She turns around and she looks at the captain. What kind of people are they? They have metal to waste?
They are the worst kind of people.
Then you were really hated where I come from.
The Taki slow
Everybody wastes
turns the
everything.
hunter.
That's good.
What? Do I smell anything that's coming out of it?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I'm sure there might.
smells like some local IPA in a
Oh,
can.
gross! It's not
In
even.
a can.
Oh, it's not even a lager.
No.
It's ale, I think. That didn't-
Ale in metal container?
But
Serves
he
as
drank it so fast.
Yeah. Probably thirsty. Been working on that carriage
Don't
the
drink.
whole time.
You guys do see some of that headphone on the ground. It's mostly, broken away. I'll get into it.
But we'll
That
poke that thing in
This-
it.
that metal's typically used as a preserving container.
So we're
Little would taste it.
yeah.
Taste it. It's just.
Well,
it's
his
just
foot's already in it.
ale, a bad one. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ledwood poked it with his finger and then tasted it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know Ledwood doesn't like it anyway, so
Oh
like,
yeah, no, Lower does not like this at all.
It's just ale. You've already had some at my bar.
I wanted to see how different it was. Well, we wanted to see how different it was.
I can
is not
smell it. It's
different at
very
all.
different.
It is not
Oh,
different
it's-
at all. It is still terrible.
Would this be like a PBR from our world?
Oof.
Yeah, sure. And PBR.
Hunter will instantly Hunter will
damn it,
instantly
PBR.
recognize the smell. Oh, PBR. I missed that.
You guys have no idea what people,
It's
including
it's it's different. It's very different.
He's just logging Hunter's behavior from now on. It's just like, okay,
the.
okay. And then just closes his book.
He's gonna make a whole case file that's gonna end up being super classified.
Right?
Any odd
The
behavior.
Hunter
is being
Files. That's the
recorded.
spinoff.
Lily is going to kind of walk up and kind of check in with everybody, make sure everybody's all right. She doesn't say anything. She just looks at you.
All right.
She might ask you if you're all right. That's all.
Did they leave anything else behind?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Go ahead, roll investigate check then. And Hunter, you can also use a otherworldly.
But my perception's higher than my otherworldly lore.
Yeah, well, the DC's lower with them.
Yeah.
I guess that's an open pivoted. My bad.
I don't
investigate?
have
me
an
roll-
investigation.
Do you want me to roll
It's rolled
public
into
or private?
perception.
Perception.
Just roll perception. All right.
Yeah, the investigate exploration action is rolled into is rolled into the perception.
Perception.
skill, yeah.
Dang, I'm going consistent with these 20s.
Who are you?
Everyone is, to be honest.
Everyone's rolling really.
Yeah.
Um.
It's called being locked in.
So, you guys don't really see else left. I mean, outside of we had a tent, so there's marks from a tent. We had a campfire, so there's parts of a campfire. You see sticks that were left for roasting wood. They grab some sticks and or stuff.
Right.
Yeah, Pan's really like the only quote unquote solution they like. Hunter
Pollution.
specifically noted that there is no oil, none of that stuff. And considering they were dealing with a drive shaft and fitting it, actually, you guys notice some sticks of this strange metal that's about 2 inches long. You see about 4 underneath where the truck was that was getting worked, and they have this weird it's like two materials. The main thing, the center material, is this weird metal, and the outside, which covers about half of it, is this powdery material. If you pinch it, roll it tightly between your fingers, hit it on something, kind of cracks and falls off the metal rod in the middle. The edges look burned black on one side.
Above table, phosphorus of some kind?
Welding.
I was gonna say
Gotcha.
it's welding sticks.
Yeah, that
I-
sounds very
okay, well,
familiar.
I
I'm
live
not,
with a
I'm
welder.
not
I
very
know what
familiar.
welding sticks look like.
I was about to say my best spell is welding baloney.
Can I pick up like one of the sticks, like the little metal sticks?
Yeah, they're all pretty well
one.
used. About the size of a toothpick.
Like- Pick. I guess I want to bring it up to my nose and smell the smell.
At this point, there's not really any smell right now.
You'd think it has a smell. A smelly smell. A
smelly
smelly smell that
smell.
that
Smelly
smells
smell.
smelly. Yeah, exactly. But no.
Eye twitching the entire time.
So, looks back to the. What do we do now? Do we just go back to the village? I mean, they're not here anymore, so I mean, they're not causing a problem.
Yes, but we don't. Hmm.
I'm
I want
thinking
to
from
say-
there-
Retreat with the artifacts that we can find, and then because if we keep on exploring this, that risk. Oh, goodness. Captain, orders.
Wells, I have to ask another thing, and like looks to the captain after Wells says that. Do we like work for you now? Is that what this is?
You can hear an audible laugh from within the helmet. Why? You want to?
Not particularly. You're a bit of an asshole.
At that point, he just face
You hear-
palms.
You hear chuckling
Oh
from
my
Meat
God.
Shield.
And you were worried about Hunter? Fucking shit.
Right?
Don't worry, you're probably not gonna start off with a captain like him.
What do you think, Will? You ready to rank up?
Gives a. I can damn well try. But,
Well,
and I will.
Before we do that, what do you think we should do in this situation?
We've collected a lot of information already. I did anticipate after a few days, but that doesn't mean someone won't come back and eliminate the tracks. Because they've already been compromised. I think we continue on. Travel, keep following the tracks. Follow it the way. Just keep following those tracks. But if the situation gets too dire, immediate retreat. Go back and evaluate what we have learned from this. And then form a better plan of attack, if we can. If not, continue observations. Learn as much as we can. I really want to know what those guns on their arm do.
No, you don't.
Well,
For once, I gotta agree with him. I really don't want to find out. I've seen enough sci-fi movies to know that that never ends well.
Sci-fi movie.
We
We gotta still discuss that. What's a movie?
This guy's
no,
nuts.
it's not the. No, it's not the time for that discussion.
we think it would be better if we just, while continue to follow the tracks would be understandable. What's our actually likelihood of trying to escape when they have those horseless carriages?
And just a bigger
Yeah.
version of what.
One
And he
tenth.
points Hunter what he's carrying.
Magic wagons.
Assuming we get spotted, it would be dangerous. Let's just retreat for now.
We are outgunned, as you say.
Literally.
You see what this wolf is carrying?
This is a
Yes.
pea shooter compared
That's
to what
nothing
they have.
compared to that.
Oh, that's what I said. What Hunter has, but bigger. Way bigger.
We were more
What?
worried. We were more worried about the likelihood of escape if they were to chase us. But that yes.
Likelihood of survival if we get spotted. Let's just retreat.
Will, I need an answer. We need to know what you're gonna do.
Fall back to the city. Evaluate what we have seen. That's an order.
Are you guys good with his order?
There, yes, sir.
Fine.
Sure, I can
We
listen to
have no
Will.
we have no issues.
Oops. Hello, rumor. Speaking of
Hey, Meat
cats,
Shield.
Yes.
You good with his order?
Aye, sir. Probably the smartest
Alright.
decision they've made recently.
Let's head back.
He nods
Also,
in.
send a message ahead. Draft up the paperwork.
Nice.
Will you be needing the pages from my notebooks to file the report?
Oh,
It's not a report.
filing something else.
Call it a conditional bounty hunting offer. That's the best I can call it right now.
Now, I don't have the command ring. Mercenary work.
Ah. All right. Very doable.
As you guys start walking off. Oh, you go ahead.
I was going to go up to Meat Shield and ask him what he was casting to send that message. Because I'm interested.
Message off to someone?
Yeah, because Captain told him to send a message ahead. And we're plenty farther than 120 yards from the town.
See him about this weird object. Start speaking to him.
That.
Would Hunter notice this as maybe like a radio?
No, probably more like a tablet.
Honestly, close enough, really.
Great, he's texting.
Sending tablets.
No,
there are
it's-
sending tablets.
It's
Sending
a
tablets to 10.
it's a speech to text tablet. So he's recapping it.
Ding!
Hey.
Wait till you find out about Twitter.
I'll have to get over to a. I'll have to get near a crystal first, but get to town we can send it off.
How far away from the town do they work?
I can tell you when it
I'm
starts
assuming there's-
sending.
Actually, no, you can't. That's classified information. You know that.
But it is if I say the words.
There has to be at least more than one. I'm assuming one of the others has it.
Oh, into squad.
Where do you think I get my orders from?
One of the cities that Maya was saying. Oh wait, no, I wasn't there to hear that part. Never mind.
Retcon.
I know, retcon. Never mind. Well, no. No. I was actually thinking. I was going to say one of the cities over the mountains, but that's not it. It's just she knows that there's other cities. She just doesn't know where they're at. So they reach pretty far. I'm not sure how far these other cities are.
Does the spell travel up to a cloud? Transfer through the sky network down through another cloud?
It transfers through an eye. It has to connect to an eye crystal and pings up to an iCloud.
Wait, no! The crystals are just IG towers!
Is the towers. He said he had to get near a crystal.
You did say that?
Crystals are just IG towers.
Wow.
Plot twist. The mayor just wanted to watch her soap operas.
See, what you do is you make a piece of charcoal out of using fire, and you put that into your tablet, and then you have a fire stick. And
Tell me how it turns out, Vin.
Does Ilara have one? Does Ilara have one? Is that how she sent for you?
At this point, you see him just kind of tapping a spot on the tablet.
Is he gonna let me look over his shoulder or over his elbow? Because I'm pretty sure that I'm up to his elbow.
Yeah, you just see like a black screen. If you kind of like bounce, you can see kind of gets a little bit visible for a second at the apex of your jump.
Oh my god, it's got a privacy screen on it.
Yeah.
And he's above board. He's smashing the send button until it connects. This is totally how it
And
works.
you're just seeing Lilia kind of bouncing up and over his elbow until she can see it, and boink boink.
Not getting enough to actually see what's on there, and he doesn't care.
Cap,
Good lord.
Cap, we think if he taps it any faster, he's gonna break it.
No, he does this all the time. All part of a regular mission.
It's all part of the regular mission. It's the ritual at this point. It makes it connect that much faster.
Yes, the mash the button until it works.
Until it works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there's no plug to unplug, so
It's like holding B in Pokemon.
Oh my god. Sad part is, I just recently experienced that on Tuesday.
we do that with our punch
Then-
clock at work.
Feel it, Ben. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it.
Yeah. Speaking about the punch clock at work, our company got a tablet, and I forgot the name of the app, but it clock in, clock out system software thing.
Kronos.
I be able to tell you if I remember it. It's green.
Okay.
I heard it about
Not
15
Kronos.
times when they were having their meeting about it, and I wasn't paying attention.
It's okay, darling. I'm just giving you the name of a software that I've worked with a lot. So go on.
Green. But it tracks down to the second. Stupid. Because it then rounds.
It does.
And you sit there, and they put this massive security, like,
Wait, if it's gonna round, why does it track the second? That's so
stupid.
You know what?
Because it
Listen,
can.
but you sit
Not
there,
my-
and it's tracking seconds. And then if you click, like, clock in, so you have to clock in, and then you clock in again when you're jobs. So we track jobs independently, which job
Mm-hmm.
thing we're actually working.
Yeah.
And you have to clock in like 17 times. Get to the end. It happened to me twice. I have to clock out like 6 times, and it's stupid. Because then it gives me like 32 hours of work a day every once in a while.
Jeez.
Because it has me logged in like 6 times. Oh, it's so
you need
stupid.
another.
gotta love flawless
You need another
systems like
program.
that just work.
I have.
It just works.
I have a project management software like that I have to work with. And yeah, they're not fun.
Well,
Anyway,
Yep.
welcome to town.
I'll roll it.
I have to refresh my browser.
You'll get the next one, Star.
All right.
Dice.
So,
better than that.
hey, I called it.
I'll actually. After.
You didn't say dibs though.
True. Nobody called dibs. I didn't hear.
You didn't
shotgun or
either,
chili.
Shadow.
Exactly.
Yes, but
You
mine
didn't
showed up faster.
What?
Mine, I was fast on the draw, therefore I win.
He who shoots first sometimes shoots last. Sometimes.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
I
the
mean-
gun malfunctions.
Or killed him in one shot.
Right. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Pity the fool who gets shot the second shot.
So that's where we were. I'm guessing the square is.
Yeah, it's not. Here we go.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, that's the city? That's where the city is at? Okay.
Town's name is Thorn.
Okay, but it looked like I'm just looking at the tents moving.
That's your party token.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
the
did not know that was
squaw.
the party token.
Yep. That's the party token.
I have finished the General Sow chicken.
Congrats.
It
And
looks
they
and
were
tastes amazing.
heading off. I mean, it's a rather large path or like distance, but we're heading off.
All right, Captain, do you know what's in that direction that they were heading to? Any other cities there?
BRB.
Just waiting on knowing whether I know things.
As of right now, you don't, but you can assume there's probably on base somewhere, a fob somewhere, probably.
So for them, not us. Got it.
Yeah.
Probably one of their outposts. Oh, that's right. You guys don't see outposts much. They're small little garrisons of military trained people
Like our
outside of
barracks.
us. Like your city, but way smaller and specifically military trained.
Lily will nod.
Heavily fortified too.
She'll nod again and look at his tablet.
Send.
He's not even looking at it at this point. He's just smashing the same spot. Whether he's actually hitting send or not. Actually, you guys' perceptions are high enough. He goes that, looks at you, says it, he looks back, repositions his thumb, and says,
then looks forward again because his passive is just so good. He knows where he's tapping on the tablet.
"Yep."
It's kind of rubberized on the corners.
Familiarity.
He's dropped it a few times.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Abuse of electronics.
Does it go bounce?
Actually, I would like Lilia roll me a percent. Like to re.
We should have another now, don't we? It's been an hour. It's been a couple hours. Yes, I would like to roll it. It'll be even worse, right? Oh no, it's better. Good.
Much better. I will give you this.
Okay.
It doesn't even show up on stream.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
guys.
We spies. Secret. She will try and keep a poker
Keen.
face about it.
Hey, did you miss something funny or awesome? How would you know? Subscribe to the channel and don't miss a beat.
But Mao.
We know when there's ads. Thank you, Keen.
Yeah.
Keeves, it looks like you have to it looks like you're going to have to update your stream element thingamabobbers.
I think that I have something that'll trigger on a ad. I just have to set. But guys can eventually make it back. Lilia, you're welcome to make a survival check.
Okay.
He could be you.
Survival.
He could be you. He could even be me. Bam, shotgun noises.
Lily is a city girl.
At some point,
I'm not re-rolling it.
At some point, he has stopped pressing the send button. And then you look back up and you're at the town, so you got distracted.
It. And she kind of looks at him and goes, it doesn't work that far out, does it?
Classified. Looks at Captain. Thumbs up and like questioning, I did right, correct?
Alright, let's go see how bad the second lieutenant's ear has been chewed off.
I don't think we can shoot off. Sebastian's not an ear biter.
If we meant how bad, how